In a world often divided by wealth and social status, the story begins with a simple yet profoundly moving act of compassion. The poor girl, living a life marked by struggles and limited means, encounters a situation that could easily be overlooked by those around her. The millionaire CEO's daughter, despite her privileges, is refusing to eat. Many would dismiss her behavior as spoiled or self-indulgent, but the girl sees beyond appearances. She recognizes the daughter's discomfort, emotional struggle, or vulnerability, and instinctively chooses to act with kindness. What makes this moment extraordinary is the girl's lack of concern for social hierarchies. While some might feel intimidated or hesitant to approach someone from a wealthy family, she approaches with genuine empathy. Her actions are untainted by ulterior motives. There is no expectation of reward, recognition, or social climbing. Instead, she simply offers assistance, perhaps by encouraging the daughter gently, preparing a meal with care, or sharing comforting words. In doing so, she bridges a gap that money and social privilege often cannot, showing that human connection and understanding can transcend societal boundaries. Her act of compassion is subtle yet powerful. It reflects a deep awareness of human emotions and an innate kindness that stems from lived experience. Growing up with hardship has perhaps given her a sensitivity that allows her to notice what others might ignore. The girl's attentiveness demonstrates that empathy is not limited by wealth or education, it is a quality nurtured by the heart. By helping the millionaire's daughter eat again, she is not merely providing food, she is offering care, reassurance, and dignity, reminding us all of the importance of small, thoughtful gestures in healing emotional and physical discomfort. Moreover, this act sets the stage for the story's unfolding drama. It becomes a turning point where the ordinary kindness of a young girl intersects with the life of someone from an entirely different world. The simplicity of her action contrasts sharply with the opulence surrounding the daughter, making her compassion shine even brighter. It is a testament to the fact that true humanity lies in our ability to act selflessly and attentively, regardless of our circumstances or social standing. Ultimately, the girl's compassionate act is a reminder that the smallest gestures can carry immense weight, and that empathy and kindness are universal languages capable of creating lasting impressions on the hearts of those around us. The story takes a fascinating turn when the poor girl's simple act of kindness toward the millionaire CEO's daughter begins to create an unexpected connection between two seemingly opposite worlds. At first glance, the lives of a struggling young girl and the privileged family of a wealthy CEO appear to be entirely separate, operating in different social spheres with minimal overlap. Yet, in a moment of human empathy, these worlds collide in a way that neither could have anticipated. What makes this connection so remarkable is its spontaneity and authenticity. The CEO's daughter, who may have been distant, withdrawn, or even resistant to help initially, begins to respond to the girl's gentle encouragement and care. Through this small gesture, trust starts to form. The daughter, accustomed to receiving material luxuries but perhaps lacking genuine emotional support, finds in the poor girl a sincere presence, someone who treats her not as a wealthy heir or someone to impress, but as a person with feelings and needs. This dynamic quickly captures the attention of those around, particularly the CEO, who observes this interaction and recognizes its significance. The connection is unexpected because it defies typical social norms and expectations. Usually, interactions across such vast social divides are limited, formal, or transactional. But here, there is no pretense, no obligation, and no calculated motive. Instead, the bridge between the poor girl and the CEO's daughter is built on empathy, kindness, and shared human experience. It demonstrates how compassion has the power to transcend class, wealth, and societal hierarchies, creating bonds that money alone cannot forge. This moment also subtly challenges the perceptions of everyone present. Witnesses, including the CEO, see a stark contrast. The girl, without material wealth, exudes generosity and emotional intelligence, while the daughter, despite her affluent upbringing, had hesitated to express vulnerability until this encounter. The connection highlights that influence, respect, and meaningful impact are not determined by status, but by character and the ability to relate to others on a human level. Ultimately, the unexpected connection becomes the catalyst for the story's unfolding drama. It sets in motion a chain of events that surprise and inspire everyone involved, showing that the simplest gestures, motivated purely by empathy, can ripple outward, altering relationships, perceptions, and even life trajectories. This connection proves that genuine human interaction often arises in the most unlikely of places and between the most unlikely people, reminding us that kindness can bridge even the widest social divides. The story reaches a pivotal moment when the millionaire CEO, observing the poor girl's selfless act toward his daughter, reacts in a way that shocks everyone around him. Up until this point, people might have assumed that such gestures between someone from a modest background and a wealthy family would go unnoticed or be taken for granted. Yet, the CEO's response completely overturns expectations, adding depth and drama to the narrative. What makes this reaction so surprising is its immediacy and authenticity. The CEO, a figure often associated with authority, wealth, and a certain level of detachment, demonstrates a human side rarely seen in public. Perhaps he recognizes the girl's courage and empathy, traits that cannot be bought or taught. His surprise stems not just from the girl's act itself, but from the fact that genuine kindness has appeared in an unexpected place, someone entirely outside his social circle. In witnessing her humility and compassion, the CEO is reminded of values that transcend wealth and status, empathy, selflessness, and the impact of small yet meaningful deeds. The reaction may manifest in several ways. He could express gratitude, extend unexpected generosity, or even invite the girl into his personal or family sphere. Regardless of the form, it becomes a defining moment that highlights the contrast between social expectation and genuine human response. Observers are left amazed because the CEO's reaction does more than acknowledge the act, it validates it, elevating the girl's gesture from a simple kindness to a life-altering event. It challenges everyone present to rethink assumptions about social class, human behavior, and the influence of small actions. This surprise reaction also serves as a turning point in the story, bridging the emotional gap between the poor girl and the wealthy family. It demonstrates that acts of kindness, when performed without expectation, can create profound and lasting effects, sometimes even prompting those with power and privilege to respond in equally remarkable ways. Moreover, it reinforces a universal lesson: compassion has the ability to inspire others, influence decisions, and foster connections that might otherwise seem impossible. Ultimately, the CEO's unexpected response amplifies the story's emotional impact. It shows that while wealth and status often dictate societal dynamics, authentic human gestures carry a power that cannot be measured in material terms. The surprise reaction leaves a lasting impression on everyone involved, proving that kindness and empathy are transformative forces capable of bridging worlds and altering lives in ways no one could have anticipated. One of the most compelling aspects of this story is how it highlights the bridging of social gaps. In a world where wealth and status often dictate relationships and interactions, the encounter between the poor girl and the millionaire CEO's daughter becomes a powerful reminder that human connection is not limited by financial or social boundaries. Through a simple act of kindness, encouraging the daughter to eat, the girl manages to break down barriers that money, privilege, or societal norms might normally reinforce. The contrast between their lives is stark. On one side, the millionaire family is accustomed to luxury, comfort, and influence, navigating a world where opportunities are abundant and resources are plentiful. On the other side, the girl's life is defined by struggle, resilience, and the necessity to make do with very little. Normally, these two worlds would exist in parallel, rarely intersecting meaningfully. Yet, the girl's compassion creates a bridge over this divide, proving that shared human experiences, empathy, care, and understanding, can surpass economic and social differences. This bridge is not just symbolic, it has practical and emotional implications. For the CEO's daughter, the girl's presence provides a sense of comfort and attention that wealth alone cannot offer. The daughter realizes that value is not always tied to material possessions but to sincerity, empathy, and genuine concern for one's well-being. For the girl, this moment represents empowerment and recognition. Her actions, though small, have tangible effects and are acknowledged by those in positions of power. The exchange fosters mutual respect, illustrating that human dignity is independent of social class. The story emphasizes that social gaps are not insurmountable obstacles but challenges that can be navigated through kindness and empathy. The poor girl's courage to act, despite potential judgment or fear, challenges societal expectations and encourages others to see beyond status and wealth. Her ability to connect on a personal, emotional level with someone from an entirely different background demonstrates that empathy can bridge divides that money and privilege often fail to close. Ultimately, this key point reinforces a central moral of the story: genuine human connection transcends societal hierarchies. The act of bridging social gaps is not only transformative for those directly involved but also serves as a powerful example to everyone witnessing it. It reminds us that compassion, understanding, and kindness are universal currencies capable of connecting people from vastly different walks of life, creating moments that inspire, uplift, and, in some cases, change lives forever. The story reaches its emotional and dramatic peak with a life-changing outcome resulting from the poor girl's compassionate act. What began as a simple gesture, encouraging the millionaire CEO's daughter to eat, unfolds into a series of events that profoundly impact the lives of everyone involved. This outcome underscores the idea that small, selfless actions can ripple outward in ways that are both unexpected and transformative. For the poor girl, the outcome is deeply significant. Her courage, empathy, and kindness do not go unnoticed. Instead, they draw the attention of the millionaire CEO, who is genuinely moved by her actions. The recognition she receives validates her humanity, giving her a sense of worth and acknowledgement that transcends her economic limitations. In some versions of the story, this acknowledgement may even lead to opportunities, educational, financial, or personal, that could alter her future trajectory. It's a reminder that good deeds often open doors that seem otherwise unreachable, and that acts of compassion can have tangible consequences beyond their immediate context. For the millionaire CEO's daughter, the outcome is equally transformative. Through the girl's empathy, she experiences care and understanding that she may not have received despite her privileged upbringing. This moment can serve as a catalyst for personal growth, helping her develop gratitude, humility, and a broader perspective on life. By reconnecting with basic human kindness, the daughter gains a valuable lesson: wealth and status cannot replace genuine emotional support and human connection. The CEO's own reaction forms a crucial part of this life-changing outcome. His response, whether it's generosity, mentorship, or simply acknowledging the girl's bravery, shakes those around him and underscores the story's moral: acts of kindness, no matter how small, can inspire profound change. It demonstrates that influence and power carry a responsibility, and that using one's position to uplift others can create ripple effects far beyond the immediate moment. Ultimately, the life-changing outcome of this story emphasizes the transformative power of empathy and human connection. It highlights that courage, compassion, and sincerity can bridge social divides, challenge preconceptions, and create opportunities that reshape lives. The story leaves a lasting impression, showing that while wealth and privilege are powerful, the true forces of change often come from acts of selflessness and care. It's a powerful reminder that anyone, regardless of their background, can make a meaningful difference in the world and inspire extraordinary outcomes simply through kindness.